What are your views on the state of, interracial relations in the country today?
There are things about our history that everyone knows. But the things that we don't want to think about, like, for example, on the side of white people, like myself, we benefited from apartheid. We benefited from terrible, terrible things that were done by our ancestors, even by our own parents, people my age, even by ourselves. And we don't want to face up to the guilt and the shame, the guilt especially of what we have done, that we need to make reparations. We need to do something to put it right. By and large, white people don't want to. They want to say, past is the past, now we're going forwards. And they're going forwards on a basis that's not ethically correct and not psychologically viable. On the side of the victims of apartheid, it's easy to feel enraged. Nobody is denying we feel cheated, or we feel that this democracy hasn't delivered what was said it would. The things that people don't want to look at is the damage that apartheid did to them themselves. Like, for example, I'm afraid to say in this country there's an enormous feeling of I am inferior. I am not as good as the white elite. And so those kinds of feelings, they're there, but people don't want to think about them and don't want to talk about them. And therefore they have their effects without us planning for it and without us being able to manage it.
Do you expect something good from this election, some kind of better direction for the country?
Apartheid was simple. There were bad people and there were good people, everyone could see. Now the situation is much more complicated, it's much more messy. The reason that I have some optimism about what will happen after this election is that I think, if we're lucky, the forces that will win this election are those who are able to and willing to recognize the complexity of our situation. We have very simplistic, populist politicians on both sides of the political spectrum. Even within the ruling party, who will certainly win the election, the ANC, the African National Congress, will win. So I think we're in a very bad situation, but I'm not hopeless.
Good, thank you.